me tell y'all about a little something that went down. And then I'm going to turn the camera off. And then I'm going to turn the camera back on a little bit later. I just don't want to use up all my juice and space because I'm on my way to see my sister. Woo, woo. This is not our good visit. Our good visit is going to be next week because y'all know she's, well, she's been back on the road, but she about to be in demand right now. But anyway, it's going to be one of those things where I just out your parenting. I'm going to out your parenting again. So there's this guy that I watch from time to time. I don't subscribe because I have no, you know, I don't need to keep going and watching. He does videos with his little girl, and they are the most adorable shits you ever saw in your life. It's usually just him and the little girl. But one of his recent videos was, he was talking about, which I bet happens a lot because he's physically handsome. I say physically, because y'all know for me, you got to open your mouth and prove it to be true. You can't just be physically handsome for me. But anyway, physically he's handsome, so I know a lot of mismothered tricks and training will be on him, no matter that he's doing videos with his little girl and they constantly talk about her mother. So he clearly has a generally healthy relationship. So that's never been a question, well, in my mind, but you know, your daughters, right? Your thirsty ass daughters. Every now and then I go watch the videos because, hey, I'm a daddy's girl and a tomboy, so I find adorability in their videos. So whenever this world does what it does, sometimes I'll go and see what they're doing and get the feels in their videos. Right? It turns out that he recently did a video because he was dropping his daughter off. I don't know if it was at school or where he was dropping her off, but one of the chicks there, you know, she low-key tried to push up on him. And so his whole video was like, what the fuck, you know, and why are men not allowed to, you know, reject, you know, a woman coming onto them? You know, like, what the fuck? And he basically reiterated that he didn't want her dusty bunny ass anyway, right? But, you know, of course, she felt some kind of way because bitches and rejection. And when I say bitches, I mean male and female alike. Males don't appreciate, you know, they don't always handle rejection. You know what I'm saying? Males. I didn't say men. Men know. So it's quite the gloomy, rainy day. I ain't mad. We have needed rain for quite some time. But anyway, so he did a video like that. I guess maybe a month ago, and but you know, I noticed on a lot of his videos, a lot of misparented females. I know y'all like to be called females, but if you ain't a woman or a lady, I'm gonna call you a female. What gender are you? Y'all trip me out getting so mad at that. And when Cam's bitch ass did his little thing in his interview, I was rolling. His face and how long he held on to that laughter had me howling. It was so hilarious.
Funny to hear a female talk about routes, like, it's funny. But
I'm gonna let y'all go on and be sensitive about that, but you're not worried about the anchor that introduced it as a barrel of monkeys. Okay, I'm gonna let y'all let that slide, because I know. Don't let me wake you, right?
Just a good old barrel of monkeys there. Quarterback Cam Newton is in some hot water after what some are calling a sexist comment toward a female reporter. And we're asking you to weigh in this morning. It is our hot topic, and we're going to vote on it.
And it will be absolutely no secret how Alexa feels about this one. Good morning, everyone.
So I noticed in a lot of his comments, predictably, it was a lot of chicks always trying to push up on him, knowing that he's happily married, right? So, ooh, it's hot now. Don't listen to me. I cannot be trusted in terms of temperature and body temperature and stuff like that. Should I take this jacket off? I'm scared to take the jacket off because I get cold. So anyway, over the course of like a year since I've been going back, I probably watched at least 7 of his videos. Really? So as a result of having seen so many females come through and try him on one of the videos that I went and watched, my comment was, because I don't really comment on his videos too much, you know? I just watch them enjoy, him and his daughter enjoy each other. So on one of the videos, I came and I was like, because that's what I came for. I was like, I just came to watch the thirsty chick in his comments overwhelm themselves with concern about his wife. Because all through the comments, because sure enough, you can guarantee somewhere in the comments, somebody's going to say something. So the comment that got me that I saw was, it said something about, because in the conversation between him and his daughter, he was like, why you always want to sleep in my bed? You know, you always want to sleep in. She was like, cuz. And he's like, your bed is mad nice, yo. Why you want to sleep in my bed? And she said, she repeated, my bed is mad nice. He's like, yeah, your bed is mad nice. He's like, son. He said, your bed is mad nice, son. So why you want to sleep in my bed? And so they were bantering about that. Cute as always, right? And so I saw a comment that said, her bed is nice, but daddy's bed is always nicer, or something like that, implying that she wanted to be in his bed. So I was just thinking to myself, you know, how disrespectful, right? Just disrespectful. But I know how people are, so it ain't surprising. I don't expect the bitch not to be who the bitch is, who her mama allowed her to be growing up. So in my comment, I just came to watch all the thirsty chicks in the comments overwhelm themselves with concerns about his wife. Right? That was my comment. So it was another chick that came up. At first, I thought it might have been his wife. And so she commented under mine, and she was like, right? You know? So then, girl, today, girl, and I talk shit because I didn't have a face on my profile for so long. I didn't even show my face on my videos for so long. So I don't really pass judgment of people who choose not to avatar picture, a profile pic. So I don't think that's a determination of character. However, I do realize and recognize that most of the time when people are trolling, they're not going to have any activity on their page. They're not going to be doing videos themselves, and they're not going to have a picture. I do recognize it's going to have that letter, his motherfucking letter in the damn avatar, because their life is such that it probably is the best idea. It's probably a good idea. There was this random little girl, right? I don't care how old she is, she's a little girl. But this random little girl came up behind my comment and said, it's a shame that women can't just be happy for one another and always try to break up happy homes. She said, get your own house together before you something. So this dumb chick, this dumb little girl, this Miss Mother trick, showed up and said, it's a shame women can't be happy for each other and try to break up other happy homes. Get your own home in order first. Geesh. This bitch said, so I'm looking at it, and I'm like, this little tween-age bitch. It's like she didn't even read my comment. My whole comment was a comment caping for his wife and their relationship, and the fact that they're in a happy relationship. That was my whole point. But this little girl just, I don't know if she just skimmed through the comment and drew conclusions and feel like she needed to police it or whatever. Yeah, that bitch said that. She looked so stupid. It was awesome. And so right now I'm like, I hope don't nobody come through and check her. I hope they leave her comment there and don't let her know that dumbass. That's exactly what she was saying. But I don't want anybody, and I'm waiting on somebody to come and check her so I could be like, no, don't say nothing, let her leave, let her have it, because she's making herself look real. Laughing at her, y'all, is tragic, because this is how we ended up the way we are in this country. It is, it really is. I can't stand it, but that's how it is, you know. Mental imbalance is the norm. That is a true saying. As the leader is, so its followers shall be. And why not? Because that's how the leader got chosen, right? That's how he was able to reign. And now we all supposed to act surprised that that this country's president is who he is. Of course he is. Of course he is. What you need to be looking at is the lynch mob that surrounds him every time he speaks, puffing on cigars and cheering him on as he commits genocide, mass genocide on us, all of us. But hey, that's what y'all want. You keep raising little bitches like that one. If it is an actual chronological little girl, she got time. She still got time to, I guess, connect with some kind of mentor or someone that's going to do what her parents didn't do or what her mama didn't. Hopefully for her in her life, however that turns out. I don't care. I no longer care. And I'm watching everybody ooh and ah at the whole Vegas situation. I don't think it was government. I don't think the government was behind the attack, but I do think they completely sanctioned and enticed and inspired it. You know? It was okay by them because they were white, so whatever. Like every time something like this happens and then he basically says to you, I don't give a fuck, by way of saying this is not the time to discuss gun laws. Racist, when will you figure it? I thought that was Popo. When will you figure out? I mean, we've been to it because every time y'all murder us, he's like, well, you know. But even when will you figure out that even when even when white on white crime, bitch, even when white on white crime in mind-boggling numbers, large numbers, massacre numbers, he's responding the same way to y'all. Like, girl, bitch. But hey, everybody want to volunteer to walk through the gas chambers, girl. Knock yourself out. Knock yourself out. I'm just gonna keep, I guess, venting, not even ranting, because I care so little at this point, because y'all don't care. But I don't even it's not even exactly a rant anymore. It's more like a vent. Just getting it off my chest. And just being like, how is no one using common sense? And like, how is no one using moral balance? How is that happening? But you know how it's happening? Ask old girl's mom. Ask old girl who came for me. Ask her mama how it's happening. Because her girl, it's horrible. All the little slick shit, even unnecessary slick shit on shows like Dancing with the Stars or Shark Tank. Y'all, Shark Tank pissed me off this opening season. They pissed me off so much. I'll tell you why in another video. And I'm going to stop setting my settings for monetization because they have gone through all my videos and let y'all know that they're not advertiser friendly. Like, that's something that we didn't all know. But their rules, they can switch them up whenever they feel. Because y'all didn't read the terms and conditions. Y'all just clicked agree. That's why the fuck I never was on Snapchat. I just used the filters and posted them to Instagram. I never did use Snapchat because I never did trust Snapchat. And there's no reason to ever trust Snapchat or really any other social media. But this last time Snapchat, I went on to see what, you know, every like month, I guess, or so, I'll go on to see what new filters they have, if any, and play with them and just post them to Instagram separately, not through Snapchat. I have never actually been on Snapchat and ever snapped a story, whatever that means. I don't even know what that means, but I used the filter. So this last time I went on and they updated the terms and agreement of use agreement, and in the last paragraph, I know y'all don't read it because you know, if you got to use it, you got to click agree, right? But in the last paragraph, it basically said that we gonna pretty much, everything you do, we gonna upload it wherever we feel like uploading it publicly and do whatever the fuck we want to with it and share it with motherfuckers that you didn't intend for it to be shared with, okay? And y'all click agree, okay. I was like, no, we ain't finna do this, so goodbye, Snap. It wasn't even nice knowing you. I was just using you to play the game, to participate, okay? But bye. I'll man-make my filters like I've been doing. I'll speed my own fucking voice up and distort my own damn face. I don't need to agree to let you run my life for that to happen. Bye. So needless to say, all the Snapchat clips I post will be old Snapchat clips that I never did post before. And when I was on Twitter just, you know, ranting and a raving about stuff I rant and a rave and a vent about. But I decided to stop doing it on Twitter because Twitter started going through its Facebook page where there's so much just negative. It's all true news. You know, it's all accurate. Negative. And all the racists showing their face, you know, as the president is, you know, as the leader is, so the followers shall be. So I was like, you know what? Nah. Because ain't nobody even really listening to me. Anyway. But originally I had just been, I was doing what everybody else, doing my version, rather. My morally balanced version of what everybody else was doing on Twitter. And I just kind of left the Instagram for, you know, general posts, random, not saying much, which is hard for me to do when I'm speaking about something that's important, values and shit like that. But I would just use Instagram for just quick pictures, the garden every now and then. But since I stopped using Twitter, I started making my captions on my Instagram posts longer and longer. Then that turned into my space to vent or rant. But that's hard to do because no matter what you hashtag, the companies related to that subject are going to show up sociopathing. Because all people want to do on Instagram is sell shit, okie doke, for the most part. I'm not here for it. So I be blocking companies left and right. Except for companies that are black and aren't just, you know, if somebody's following as many people as they are being followed by, it's probably a sociopath. This motherfucking 18-wheeler really just cut in between me and another car. JB Hunt, bitch. Fuck your driver, JB Hunt. Fuck him up against the wall with handcuffs on. Oh, what was I talking about? I wasn't finished. Was I finished? Oh, reason why what has been happening on my Instagram. Plus with the I want to say current events, but plus with the same old type of events, I'll say that. Plus with the same old type of events reiterating themselves. Got a bit somewhere. And YouTube has just taken me completely off I already wasn't getting any visibility, but YouTube is really mad at this truth I be spitting over here. So they basically, what I started doing, so there's probably about 7 or 8 of my videos where I put YouTube has demonetized this video for calling bullshit. I added that on the title. All the words, yes, I added them on the whole titles of those videos. But I only got to 8. And then I thought, well, this is just me, them having control over me. So now I got to go through all these videos that they have flagged as consciousness videos. You know, telling you about the pharmaceutical industry, calling them out, bitch, and the shit they pull on y'all, and encouraging you to use your common sense to see through it. They don't like that. So they say it's not advertiser friendly, but then what happens? I submit it for a review, and they go ahead and let it be monetized, right? But then I have to do this for every video they have flagged as not advertiser friendly. They know this, and believe me, if I get enough videos remonetized, they gonna go so far back in my history, bitch, and they gonna get really mad at all the truth I've been spewing for years. Well, since the beginning. This fucking Jeep-ass motherfucker almost rammed me. I don't know if y'all saw that, but he almost rammed me because he's on his phone. I said all that to say, fuck YouTube. I'm just gonna not monetize my shit like I wasn't doing early in the game. I haven't gotten a dime from them anyway. Not a dime. And fuck them very much. Yeah, I'm just not gonna monetize. I'm not going to. And then, if and when the videos do get popular, we're gonna have a whole separate way to monetize. But don't worry, it ain't gonna cost me. I ain't trying to do exactly what people do that I expose all the time. I ain't trying to do that shit. It'll be something simple. Or like, it'll be like $5 a month or some shit like that. Right? That's nothing, right? $5 for damn near 30 videos. And videos to wake your monkey ass up too. Yes, Alexa Kunomos, I can say barrel of monkeys and you can't. It's the same as nigga. Same concept. Yeah, I forgot all about Cam's fuckery when I saw that. And Cam's fuckery wasn't that, you know. I'm glad he got called out, but it wasn't all that. And I'm still, I want to laugh right now. Thinking about that grin he had. It's almost almost like going into it. He was like, because y'all know Dan and Yogurt pull their deal with him. And it's almost like he thought about it before he said it. That's what makes it so bad. It was damn near premeditated. He thought about it and he was just like, fuck it, I'ma say it. And he said that shit. I'm just gonna say it. That was so funny. I'm gonna go watch that again and again. Cause it was funny. But yeah, distraction after distraction is successfully getting by y'all. Just getting right by you. Oh yeah, that's what I was talking about in Vegas, right? They were talking about the shooter, the lone wolf. And you know, what people are calling conspiracy theorists are presenting the idea that there may have been two shooters. May have been, bitch. Did y'all even glance up at the Mandalay Bay? There were clearly two windows shot out. The only other way two windows would be shot out, and military people were saying they heard two guns. Military people know what guns sound like. Y'all clearly don't, because you believe that story of the boy outside of 7-Eleven that this cop supposedly shot to death. And then they said he was escaped. I don't know. They gave him some mental instability history, and some dude, I don't know. Maybe it's somebody that they killed, and so they could use him to say it was him. Like, y'all see boys outside of 7-Eleven fucking around like that on their bikes. It is never one boy hanging outside of 7-Eleven acting a monkey doodle fool. That never happens. Like, that's one incident that I don't believe happened. I believe that was staged like fuck.
We have breaking news out of Huntington Beach. There has been some sort of a shooting between police and a man, and it was caught on camera.
CBS 2's Sandra Mitchell is live in the newsroom with the details. Sandy?
Yeah, Sharon and Jeff, we want to warn everybody that this video might be disturbing to a lot of people. Fire officials now telling us this happened at a 7-Eleven store in Huntington Beach after an attempted robbery. All right, before we show you the video, we have not confirmed if this man was shot with live rounds or rubber bullets. We've frozen the video just before he's hit. So we hear the gunshots, and you see right there just how close the officer and the suspect were standing to each other. Again, we don't know if those are actual bullets or rubber bullets, less than lethal force. The suspect does appear, though, if you look closely, to have something in his right hand. We can't really tell what it is. So here's where the shooting just happened, the 7-Eleven store. It's on Edinger Avenue at Springdale Street. It's very close to Marina High School. We know that the school is on lockdown right now. The fire department says they took that man alive to UCI Medical Center. It's in the city of Orange. And our reporter, Dave Lopez, is on the way to the scene right now. Of course, we'll bring you any more details as soon as we get them. But again, a confrontation between an officer and a suspect there in Huntington Beach. Jeff, back to you.
They didn't give no names forever. They didn't show no pictures. You know, they just kept replaying the part where the dude reached up and unclipped the police's flashlight compartment. Whatever. And when it's something I don't believe, y'all, it's so many aspects. You know what, never mind. Also, in the wake of the Vegas situation, the only other way there weren't two shooters. The only way there was one shooter is if he shot out, you know, the window, and then somebody on the ground who was carrying, you know, concealed carrying, shot back up to stop him. But that didn't happen, because you would be concerned, if you're a responsible firearm owner, you would be concerned with whoever else might be in the hotel that you might accidentally kill. So that don't even make sense. It just, ugh, y'all be, ooh, the okey doke, man. Okey doke for sale. God dog it. Fuck, I should have took Lakeshore. Yeah, man. Slow ass humans. to be so smart. The smartest, dumbest creatures ever. Okay, I need to focus. Y'all look. Did y'all see that? He's on a motorcycle. I think it's a motorcycle. And then on the side that you wouldn't think the passenger would be on, is the passenger side. And he's facing the back. What's going on down here? Is there a festival? Chicago Marathon. Chicago Marathon. I need to find out what's going on before. Can we go? Really? Oh man. There they go. Okay, here they come. The dude in the yellow helmet is driving. See it real good. See it right there? See it right there? Yeah, the guy in the red jacket is the passenger. Crap. And the other passenger is facing backwards in the red jacket. Oh, NBC. Oh, they must be
being interviewed by NBC. I see the NBC on the back of that one helmet.
Ooh, I almost bumped my people. I'm really causing a problem. Dude just waved at me. These people, why they loving me so much? I'm in the middle of traffic. Maybe they looking at me laughing at myself. Y'all know I did wrong. That look like George Daniels. That look like George Daniels. And I don't fuck with him like that. Dude was just grinning at me and his dentures. Oh, he up there waving at other people now. So maybe he wasn't just laughing at me. Maybe he was. Oh, nigga, you ain't finna do this shit again. You ain't finna do it again. Ah, you let him do it, you son of a bitch. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. My God, is this a taste? A freaking taste? What's good out here in these streets? www.sushi. How do sushi food trucks keep y'all shit fresh? How y'all do that? Like where you get it from and how do you keep it fresh? Excuse me. Pretty. Those flowers are so pretty.
Looking at them.
When I'm with you, it's always with me. What I feel, it's okay. Ooh, yeah. There goes to my sister. Fucking lady. Such a fucking lady. Don't let that affect us, girl. My brother and my sister. This traffic is a stinker, y'all. I hope it loosens up soon, because I'm not here for this. I'm gonna think of something to rant about in just a second. I'm pretty sure the people will provide the material for said rant momentarily, so I hollered.
To be in the house, don't miss out on this great pair of the world's best circus and the world's best steppers. Universal Circus, Friday, October 6th, 7 o'clock. Check out universalcircus.com or Ticketmaster.com.
Look at this.
To get your tickets, it's me, Ski Ski Ski, Friday, October 6th, celebrating stepping at the Universal Circus in Washington Park. Don't meet me there, beat me there.
The best healthcare professionals know that the needs of their hospice patients come first. For Vitas Healthcare.
So apparently Ramonski was my nephew-in-law. Who knew, right? Which, if I think about it, makes sense because his uncle was fairly annoying. May he rest in peace. Seriously. Because he did the best he could do while he was here, you know? That's all anybody can do, is the best that they can do. I'm gonna show y'all this. I'm trying to show y'all this green taxi.
I know we've got a long, long way to go, but where will it end up? I don't know. I know you know someone that
Has a negative vibe. The whole world is.
if you're trying to make it,
They only wish you a sign.
they really don't have nowhere to go.
As to where they go, don't ask.
They don't know.
And here's my man, AC Green.
Joe
Thank
to
you. I
the
appreciate
soul,
that
to the
very
Joe,
much.
to the
Come on,
soul.
everybody, let's get it going. Got some.
Oh, yeah.
So originally your monthly mortgage was what?
$825.
And now it's what?
$535.
I ain't gonna let y'all get that girl get up in her pockets like that, knowing she can't afford it. But what else can she do? What else can she do? You know what? I ain't gonna put up with y'all shit. Get right over in front of this truck, like so. And then I'm gonna get up in front of this car, cause he moving slow. Yes. That's how you crochet in these Chicago traffic streets. Crochet is a step above weaving.
Now tell everybody what your original monthly mortgage payment was.
You know what? It was the option arm. It was like $3,500. It should have been up to about $3,500.
I'm so old.
Option arm.
This bitch look 12 years old behind the wheel of this car. See that? That blue car, y'all? They want you to know. They repping for their president.
Varies by location, U.S. only. Okay, I think I have a fairly legitimate question.
He repping his president, y'all.
No matter what.
Yes.
It is Mattress Firm's semi.
Speaking of sisters, there's our other sister. Get him, T. You better quit playing. You better go to work. How often, girl? I like when she does that. Yes. I need more pace on that music though. No. She did that though, but if y'all know Teresa like I know Teresa, she playing games with y'all. I seen her serve. I'm talking about I seen her serve. And not on special occasions. When as an artist, if spirit gets a hold of her, honey, she does the thing. All up in her vocal arena. And all this energy stuff. Man, it is really dark and cloudy today. So it's taking me an hour to get home. And I don't mind because I got to see my bays. I should have got in front of this car. Bro. What, you got faulty brakes or something? This mug is leaving like a 5-car distance between him and the rig in front of him. Excuse me, a 7-car distance between he and the rig in front of him. Hence, car after car getting in front of him. Okay, now dude in front of me is leaving the 5-car distance. Like, what's good, y'all? Or maybe it's me. Maybe that's protocol. I mean, it is rainy out. Dark and rainy. Can y'all see it? Can y'all get the gist of that? Because I know sometimes when the lighting's bad, the camera actually does a good job of adjusting. To the point where I actually like the natural lighting, even if the lighting is low. I prefer natural lighting. Why y'all buying ring lights and shit? I mean, not that they're like not beautiful, because they are, but this natural lighting, girl, yes, it's like foundation. It's like foundation. It's enriching and illuminating at the same time. I can't wait to make this exit and leave y'all ass in the dust. Y'all, you see how the traffic is all piled up over there? That's what I was in just a second ago. Now I hope I can thaw out some meat in time for Mister, because I wanted to cook him a really nice meal. And so you just gonna bogart though? Look at all that traffic. Can you see it? Ugh, it stank. But this is my neck of the woods now, so I know the workaround. And I don't need ways for it. Hey, doctor. You're gonna have to come around me, bitch. Oh, that's right. 4 is the license plate. F-O-R-E, like golf, 4. Get it in, Trump America. Get it in. It's your world. Do whatever the fuck you want to. So I dosed for the first time since the endoscopy and colonoscopy last night. Man, when I tell you I was a riot. I enjoyed my own damn show. I could see myself from the outside looking in the way I was last night, and it was hilarious. I was making so many points. Saying so much factual shit. I should have hit record on that camera. But I was getting my point across. And I needed Mister to know that I wasn't just showing out for no camera. That I was meaning everything that I was saying. He was enjoying it too. I just saw him sitting there looking up at me. Out of the corner of his eye, just grinning. Like, oh, there she go. That's my girl. With her crazy ass. It was hilarious. And all the while, I'm talking shit. I tell you, between me and you, I was talking shit about okra. Not the one in my garden. The one that y'all revere as someone who can give you advice, who you can trust for life advice. Oprah. That okra. Oprah Winfrey. Yeah. And I don't know if y'all know this, because I have a different audience than I had when I was first doing my YouTube videos. And so those people knew, but y'all might not know. Or you might not know that I do it deliberately. Like, there are certain people who I refer to, when I refer to them, I always misspell and or mispronounce their name. So pronouncing is not as pressing as spelling, because when I'm spelling it, and if I'm spelling it in the annotation, it's really really not a problem. I just still misspell it in the annotation because I want for the people who know that I'm doing so deliberately. But yeah, there are some people that that I make a conscious effort not to spell their name correctly. You'd be surprised at how even when you're calling out someone or some entity or corporation, that even bad publicity, it's the world we live in, so even bad publicity is still publicity. And then you have some like-minded fuck-ass people who will hear you bash them and they can relate to their grimy ass, so they'll actually go patronize them. Support, patronize, whatever. So yeah, you could really think you calling something out and bashing something, and you would be surprised at how many other grimy ass people out there that would actually entice to want to support them. That's how it is. That's how it is. What's good with this radio station? Are y'all gonna play another song ever or nah?
For more information about
Okay, that's a no. That's a nah, apparently. Oh, so my people took me to eat. I'm so glad they did. I'm so glad they did. Because, you know, before we would try to arrange things that would be more convenient for each other. That's another somebody doing the most with the flag. But look, that's not new to us. That people, it's not just the Confederate flag. There are a lot of privileged people that have been flying that American flag in the same vein as those who boast the Confederate flag. So let's not pretend that is not indeed the case. Actually, that's what makes it so bad. That the people that act like the Confederate flag is so important to them. Like, that's the kicker. It's like you have the American flag, which ultimately means it's not that different. It doesn't represent anything a whole lot different from the Confederate flag. You know, in the eyes of extremists, bigots and extremists. When a lot of them fly that American flag, believe me, it is not inclusive anyway. Hence to that modern day kneeling and protest. I'm sleepy. How did I just get sleepy?
Blame it on the rain that was falling. Blame it on the stars that did shine that night. Whatever you do, don't put the blame on you. Blame it on the rain, yeah.
And the rain is coming. Heavy rain.